YouTube channel. Today we are doing a plant rescue. If you're new to my channel, subscribe, follow, and like. Comment down below if you have any questions or anything like that. I do plant rescues here, begonias, and other fun planty content, what's going around me, what I'm growing in the greenhouse, troubleshooting, a lot of like learning how to design plants as well. Today's video, we are going to rescue a Begonia Linda Dawn. So I purchased this one from the Lowe's clearance rack. I know it's like a Lowe's clearance rack kind of week, but I mean, can you not like help but want to rescue this? This is very beautiful. For those of you out there that don't know, this is a cane begonia. One of the more easier kind of begonias to take care of. It's kind of crazy to me. I'm just like astounded because I'm like, I know exactly how to take care of this. So, and I'm going to show you. I've learned a lot from my this past year of taking care of just a lot of begonias. I took care of like a lot of like eyelash begonias and a few little rare ones here and there. So we will be talking about the watering, humidity, how to fertilize it, all the little great things that begonias are somewhat hard to take care of, but really it's just you set it up and you just see the beautiful growth that it provides. All right, let's get to it. First, we're going to want to change this medium because I don't recommend it. I know exactly why they use this medium, and that's great, but you know. All right. I'm gonna squish it all out. And begonias have very fine roots, so you want to be very delicate with the way you handle a begonia. Forgot. I actually want to use my gloves because it's better that way. What I'm doing here is kind of like teasing the soil, trying to figure out like where the roots are and where those big roots are, so that way I can kind of like maneuver my way around the plant and not hurt those really like those fine roots, and go from there. You don't have to really like remove all of the soil, but you want to remove most of it, so that way all of that like extra weight that I feel like that's coming on the plant will remove itself. So as you see, I'm just like gently caressing the roots and removing the soil from them. It's not like it's over wet soil, so it's not like I don't see that it's going to damage the roots, but I'm just going to try to remove as much of the soil as possible. You always want to go underneath and go in the very middle and kind of tease the roots from there, because the way the roots grow, they circulate themselves around the pot. So if you go from the middle, you're not going to damage the plant, and you'll save a lot of the roots as well. Now, some plants will develop a lot of like fungi or pest on the top layers of the soil as well as the bottom layer. So you want to make sure that you clean the top layer as much as you can. And this is pretty good. You don't want to disturb it more than you need to. So we're going to leave them there on the side. It's a nice clean container. And then you want to start adding some soil to it. I'm using Mayer soil with Command. It's always done really good with my plants, It has this nice rich microorganisms in it, and it also has perlite and bark. So it's a really good starting mix, I would say, for most plants. And then if you need to add more perlite to it or vermiculite or so forth, you can do so. I'm adding some perlite to kind of add more of that nice, well-draining soil mixture to it. As you can see. And now I'm placing this big guy right on top. Try not to hurt him as much as I can. So now we're going to add a little bit more on top. And then you're going to want to maneuver that soil around your plant like so. The gloves make little squeaking noises. Oh my. Okay, so now you're going to want to water it. Just going to stick it back in this cash bowl. You want to turn it around so that way you get all the water in throughout the whole plant. The way the water gets distributed evenly around the plant. As for propagating it right now, I wouldn't. It has some few damaged leaves on it. You could, and rooting hormone would be ideal to use. I was going to show y'all how to do that, but I don't think it's something that is necessary. Maybe in the future where it's I'll do an update video for these, and then I'll show y'all how to propagate those then. But I prefer to just let it grow, and then from there I'll propagate it, because it's adjusting and you don't want to just disturb it while it's adjusting. Also, can I just say that I got this for $3? How amazing is that? Alright, so there you have it. A plant rescue of a Begonia, Linda Dawn. Look how pretty that looks. Just striking, isn't it? I appreciate you all. If you like the video, like and subscribe. I know which videos you like, and I can always start making more of those videos, or you guys can tell me what plant I should be rescuing. Thank you all. Stay safe out there. Stay golden. Bye. So a care guide for Linda Dawn, for the Begonia Linda Dawn, the king begonia, would be watering, keeping the soil moist. So you want to check the topsoil for it to look like it's relatively on the dry side, and then you can start then you can do a watering, and just make sure how fast it drains. That way you know how much you should be watering. For humidity, you would want it to be in a more relatively high humidity. In a more high humidity, it will give you more of those. It will give you more of these nice, beautiful leaves, and it will branch out more. And then for fertilizing, you want to do a nice even fertilizing it in the growing seasons like once a month. Um, I have fertilized it in winter times, and it's just a weird like turnout. I don't know, like some of them will get bushy and start to will start to grow, but then some of them will die. So it's like they know. So I would say just less is more when you fertilize it in a and then also you want to fertilize it in its growing seasons. For propagation, you want to cut below the knuckle. So right over here where this little line is drawn, you could cut right here and propagate. You could cut right here. You want to leave one leaf on there. That way it can photosynthesize. But you want to cut like here below the knuckle, and rooting hormone is really ideal for it, and just pop it into soil in a root, or you can water propagate it. But ideally, you want to make sure that the plant has a good support to it, so that way it will grow. All right. I hope this was informative and helped out as well.